Welcome to our podcast of topic. My name is Yasdany Bermúdez and I'm here today with Abigail Molina.
Hi, it's a pleasure being here. Today we are going to talk about pets.
Not many owners know the true beauty of their pet, especially if it is a cat. Cats tend to be non-affective animals with a selfish behavior, so many owners think their cat doesn't like them and are ungrateful. The truth is that cats do love their owners and, in fact, see them as one of them.
The cats usually see humans as a big cat that is part of their family and is incapable of hunting its own food. So that's the reason why many times they bring us dead animals like birds or lizards so that we can survive.
Although humans have coexisted with cats since the beginning of civilization, cats aren't domestic animals and will ignore all of the human commands, or at least most of them. In the ancient Egypt, cats helped people by eating rats and other small animals that ate their crops. That relation between humans and cats exists until these days.
The cats keep part of their wily instinct till nowadays, since, for example, when they see something smaller than them moving, they'll try to hunt it, even though they are not going to eat it, since they don't have the necessity to. This is what usually happens with meat, and that is also the reason why they don't eat them after killing them.
Morphologically speaking, cats have kept their adapted body to survive in the wild. Their eyes help them to see in the dark during the night. Cats are nocturnal animals; they are more active when others are sleeping, therefore their nocturnal vision is of great importance when it comes to hide and hunt. They also make no sound; they prefer to remain hidden and soundless when they are hurt or are about to fight. Hiding the fact that they are hurt or sick is really dangerous, as the owners aren't able to know when their pet is sick and need to be taken to the veterinary.
Cats can be very energetic when they are awake, and that's the reason why they need to have toys in a big space where they can run and play. Also, they need to have food that gives them all the nutrients that they need. For example, the kittens must eat food that supplies them with a big level of energy, while all cats should eat food that provides them with certain things that help them protect their joints and kidneys.
We have already covered information about cats, so now we're going to talk about dogs. Dogs are very different from cats. They have more personalities depending on their prey. They can also communicate in different ways with humans. That is because in the past, humans and dogs were really close to each other in different activities, like hunting, protecting their shelter, taking care of the herd, playing with kids, tracking things, and being involved together in dangerous activities. Dogs need to spend a lot of time playing with their owner and running around. They need to feel free and do physical activity frequently.
That's the reason why many times the dogs suffer from obesity or the owners give them away, since they are destroying everything due to the level of energy that they can get rid of without exercise. Also, it's really important to take care of their hygiene, since unlike cats, they don't clean themselves. For example, in dogs that are double coated, like huskies, they need constant grooming so that they will not leave hair everywhere in the house. Also, if they have poor hygiene, they will probably get some kind of allergy in their skin or parasites like fleas that will lead to loss of hair.
Yeah, knowing the necessities of your dog is of dire importance. Each of the races need a different care. If they have many fur, they need to live in cold places with constant ventilation. But if they don't have that much fur, they instead need to live in warm places. Whatever their race is, they will always need to socialize with other dogs and animals. Dogs in general like to meet new animals and play. If not, they can get heavily depressed or aggressive. Most of aggressive dogs are like that because they're reacting to a trauma or have had bad experiences with other animals or humans. Not giving up on your dog is the first thing you need to do when you're owning one, especially if it is an aggressive one.
Now, another common domestic animal is the hamster. Unlike the cats and dogs, they need to have a big cage so that they won't be stressed and will live longer. In the cage, there must be lots of chewing toys, and it is recommended that they are made out of wood. Also, they must have something like a wheel where they can exercise to prevent different illnesses. And since these animals spend most of their time sleeping, they must have places to hide.
Most of hamsters' owners have witnessed horrible experiences with them. This is due to the fact that hamsters can easily get scared and die in silly ways. Whatever it is, if it is dangerous enough or aggressive for an animal of this size, it can kill it. A hamster dying isn't something to make fun of. They are still animals that we love, thus we need to take special care of them. Their lives are really short compared to other animals, so trying to make the best of it is really nice. Try to give them space, good food, and especially company. However, hamsters are really aggressive sometimes and might kill their partner. Try to only have one male if you want more than one hamster. Males can easily fight and get deadly hurt, so having one male and the rest females is a good idea. Hamsters can also get stressed. Those hamster balls are really bad as the animals can feel trapped and stress themselves out. If a hamster is really stressed, they can die, suffer from illnesses, or eat their cubs.
Another pet that the people frequently have are the birds. The birds need to have a bird cage with enough space so that they can fly a little bit and not be stressed. They also need to have food like seeds, some vegetables, and fruits in order to be healthy. Some examples are the bird seed, radish seeds, apples, and grated carrot. They should also have places where they can eat or rest, like wood sticks. There must also be placed bones or mineral blocks in their cages as this provides them with calcium, which is very important since their beaks must be strong. Finally, they also need to have toys in order to be entertained and keep their brains stimulated. Some examples of these toys can be balls, bells, or rings.
We hope today's tips will be helpful to those pet owners who need them. Thank you all for hearing our podcast.
Thank you for listening till the end, and I hope this will help someone if they decide to have pets in the future.